Alright, got a brand new game today called Vindictus Defying Fate. So I've been trying a lot of new games lately, and I mean a lot. I've been getting so many demos, all these events going on, so I thought I would try this one as well. So here we go. So I played for about 90 minutes and had a lot of fun with it. It's actually kind of surprising because I was going to play another game, couldn't get that game to actually launch, and this kind of was like my second option, but I'm really happy that this actually worked out because the game is a lot better than I thought it would be. I did want to say one thing before we get into the video. The likes, the views, all that stuff means a lot to me, but also just kind of sticking with me through all these different types of games I'm covering, right? A lot of variety lately, so love you all, fam. Best audience ever. Let's go ahead and get this. Alright, no opening cutscene, none of that. Just straight to the actual characters. Alright, what we got here? Dual-wielding swordsman of effortless prowess, twin swords. We got Fiona. Reminds me of like Cassandra from Soul Calibur at the sword and shield. Long sword and shield, resolute fortress of sword and shield. Kind of reading the bio really quick. We got the bastard sword, a dauntless princess cleaving a path through fate. And then we got this guy, half giant wielding a massive pillar. What in the world? That's the actual weapon? That's crazy. I think I'm gonna go with her actually. Already in control. Hold on. It says menu. Oh, you can select other characters. It's the same ones, right? Just switch them out. Let's go and see what they all look like. Kind of go down the list, I guess. Like the design. Very cool. Already seen Fiona, which I'm going to stick with her anyways, but let's see each one. That sword is massive. What in the world? Alright, I'm getting some kind of like Stellar Blade, Black Desert Online vibes with the character models right now. I really got access to this, and like literally tomorrow it ends for me, so whatever footage I get is just what goes up on YouTube, I guess. Hopefully the combat's nice, we'll see. First time hearing about this game, so alright, let's see what happens. So this actually said skip tutorial. I'm assuming that's what we're doing right now. Got you. That was kind of cool. Can't run yet. Oh, there we go. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's funny how that happens. Most games won't actually tell you that. I'm guessing it's rather important. Why are these steps here? What does it go to? Absolutely nothing. All right. Sometimes I just play random games, and this kind of like fell into my lap. What's funny is before I began this, I tried to play another game and it kept crashing. So I'll just like go with option number 2, which is this one. And it already looks better than the other one, which is funny. Alright, lock on. We've already got that down. Basic attack. All squares. Alright. Oh, that's a dodge. Okay. Alright, cleaving feather. Yeah, the combat seems very smooth. Measured blow. Alright, Ivy sweep. 1-1-1. 2-2. All right. We got 1-1-1-1-2. All right. I did it way too early. Failed that. Oh, I gotta wait. Wait, can I actually just like do it without even... Okay, I don't actually have to have the enemy here. Dodge. Got that down. dodge into that. All right. Guard. And then perfect guard. What you got for me? Come on. There we go. And I'm assuming this keeps going. Okay, you can just kind of go down the list and practice, I guess. Might as well exit tutorial. Let's do it. Not sure what kind of game this is, but it already looks pretty cool. This is like such a last-minute thing for me, which is rare. I'm usually very organized, but this is just kind of like, it is what it is at this point. All right, Fiona's default physique. Okay, so that's just like what it is. Oh, outfit preview. What is this? Oh, so it was already wearing. Got you. We got a couple different ones. These outfits look clean. Like, the model for the characters just seems very, I don't know, like, Stellar Blade, kind of. Black Desert Online, like those types of games. First Descendant. You know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Okay. I can see what kind of game we're into right now. Height, muscle. I'm going to keep everything the exact same. This is like the preset for her. Let's see. Yeah, just keep everything the same. What is shine? Is it like... I don't really see a difference. Oh, it's like covered in, I guess, sweat or whatever. All right, finish. All right, difficulty. What's crazy is I heard none of this carries over to like the main game whenever it drops. This is all like an alpha, so it's going to get wiped out. Literally, this character goes away in like less than 24 hours from when I'm recording this. So what does easy even say? Play the game, reduce combat difficulty. Best suited for players looking for a story-oriented experience. Multiplayer combat will be carried out at a normal difficulty. Okay, it has PvP apparently. Let's do normal. It should be fine. Alright, the opening prologue is not included in this alpha version of the game. Player arrives in the village. Game story picks up at this point. We got login. So it's just like an MMORPG style game? I think it's like based off of something like that. It has to be. It's got like that Monster Hunter kind of, I don't know, like the login bonus is like very telling.
Oh, you're awake. Thank you so much for yesterday. How did you sleep? Are you feeling all right? That's wonderful. It's a nice day out, if you want to look around the village. I wouldn't be here safe and sound if it weren't for you. Thank you once again.
All right, let's see. Let's keep talking to her, I guess. Ask about yesterday's events.
Is there something on your mind?
This game has an auto feature? Interesting.
I was looking for something. A keepsake that belongs to me and my friends. Something from when we were little. No one else would ever go there. I didn't think I'd be running into gnolls. Oh, that's right. Do you remember Marek from yesterday? You should go look for him at the Mercenary's headquarters. He's the vice captain of the Calbrum Mercenaries. I'd like to show you the way myself, but I'm supposed to keep to the inn for the time being. It's still unclear whether the gnolls were coming after us oracles. They want me to stay safe. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you. If you need a place to stay, please come back anytime.
All right. So the auto dialogue is nice. Not every RPG style game has that. All right, Chapter 1, Episode 1. Usually I have like a very long video for each game I cover, but this one may not be like that. Just want to see the combat, check out how the game actually looks and runs and everything. Angry voices can be heard. Okay.
Hold up. You thinking of going in? What business do you have with the Calbra mercenaries?
Applying for membership.
Membership? Hang on a minute. Aren't you that mercenary from the bell tower yesterday?
The bell tower?
Yeah, you know, the one who saved our oracle.
Oh, so you're the one everyone's been talking about.
Well, I won't stop you if you're planning on going in, but it might be hard to get anything done right now. Yeah, Marek and the Knight Delegate are going at it again.
Don't know why, but things are getting especially heated today. The Knights won't be so forgiving if this keeps up.
Well, Marek and the Oracle are childhood friends, right? It's no surprise he's so bent out of shape, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I hear you. Refusing us aid at a time like this?
Ah, forget it. Let's just keep our noses clean and wait for the captain.
There's no stopping that. Can't say I envy Chiara right now.
Anyway, that's what's going on inside. Think long and hard before you step through those doors.
We got no choice, really, it seems like. Alright, so the actual options, let's see. Character info, we are level 1. We need 1,000 to level up. Alright. What does inventory got? Combat items, materials, valuables. Alright. Let's see. Photo mode, gestures, supplies. We got the setting. Okay. Pretty straightforward.
The foamers were practically at our gates. What do you mean you can't send us reinforcements? I've told you time and time again. We cannot defend this position with a force this small. What's your excuse this time? Not enough supplies? Again? You knights are nothing but a royal embarrassment.
Watch your words, Vice Captain. I will not take kindly to further transgressions.
This is how it is with you every time. We mercenaries are part of the Order too. We put our lives on the line to serve the kingdom, same as you!
Then fall in line and do as you're told. You'll do well to remember who you take orders from, Mercenary.
Dame Gwyn! You Royal Knights haven't changed one bit. You expect us to lay down our lives on a whim, but you won't spare us a second thought in return.
This isn't exactly the best time.
You never fail to let us down.
Come with me.
Do you have any idea what this village has been through because of that?
Any more of this.
Like how they were arguing before we went there, and they were still arguing. All right.
You're the new recruit, right? The one that the captain told us about the other day. Sorry about the mess. This isn't how I hoped to be greeting yesterday's hero. But please do excuse us. The Knolls showing up so close by is kind of a big deal. So Marek does have a point, but having a fight with the Knight Delegate is bound to have consequences. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. The lady on the other side was Dame Gwyn, our Knight Delegate. She's like our supervisor from the Royal Knights, but we're not exactly on the friendliest of terms. I'm sure Dame Gwyn has her reasons, but is this really the right time to be hung up on protocol? You came here to apply for membership, right? Sorry, but we're in a bit of a spot right now. I don't think we can sort you out before the captain gets back. He's out on patrol. He went out himself, seeing how afraid the villagers are. If it's all right with you, could I ask you to go find him and let him know what's going on? I don't think I can leave Marek alone right now, with the way things are. Thank you. He shouldn't be far. He probably went to the inn first to check in on the Oracle. You should start there. Anything you want to ask before you go? If you do, ask away. I bet you've got a lot of questions, since you're new here. My name? Look at me. I haven't even introduced myself. The name's Chiara. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Well then, see you around, newbie.
Alright, so far so good. I want to actually fight something though, so it seems like a lot actually went down in the prologue, so... I'd like to talk at the town, kinda. Alright, what is over here? Going back to the inn, I guess. Oh, can you pet the dog? Hey, buddy. Somebody get this dog a water bowl. You know what this area reminds me of a little bit? A little bit of that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hold on. What is the setting for this game? Or is it just like one area? I got the door just auto-opened.
You did what? Are you mad? I was just... Oh, you're back. Welcome.
You're back? Do you know this person?
Yes, she's the one who came to the bell tower the other day.
Oh, so you're the one who saved Tiev. Well, you do look very reliable.
Madam Mercenary, this is Clodagh. She's an old friend of mine.
Honestly, though, did you really have to go out there just for some toy sword?
I'm sorry. I really am.
You could do with a little more sorry, if you ask me.
Okay already. But I just had a really bad feeling. It felt like we'd all forget about each other if we went on like this. That's why I wanted to bring it back.
Oh, that's just nonsense. The four of us have been together this whole time. We're practically family. Marek and I wouldn't forget, and neither would our friend far away. Not even the goddess herself could make us forget.
Clodagh, how can you say that in front of an oracle?
Because you're still Tiev to me, oracle or not. Anyway, I'll be heading back now. I'm behind on my orders. As for that proof of friendship, just give it to Marek. Or ship it off to Rochester or something. Oh, and as for you, Madam Mercenary, please come find me when you have the time. I'll be at my boutique right across the street. Don't forget to drop by.
Alright, so far, I mean, the dialogue seems fine. The character models, obviously, I can see what kind of game we're into right now, so I feel like it's only going to get crazier.
That's Clodagh for you. She leaves quite the first impression, doesn't she? So, how are things at the headquarters? Oh, so that's what happened.
I like how the actual, like, character face changes sometimes in, like, response to what is being talked about.
If it's Captain Aeon you're looking for, he dropped by just now and left for the magic laboratory. I'll come with you. It's about time I stopped by the temple too.
Tiev, you know you're supposed to stay at the inn.
I know, Uncle. I know why you're worried, but I'm supposed to be an Oracle of Morrigan. I can't stay holed up at home while everyone's out there protecting me. It's my duty to look after people, even if it means walking out into danger. The goddess promised us a paradise free of pain, sadness, and hate. We won't get there if we don't look after each other.
Tiev.
I'll be all right. I'm only doing what I must as the oracle of this village.
Alright, now we can actually talk to him.
Oh, goodness me. Maybe I do. Call me a stubborn old fool if you'd like, but Colhen is a land of many painful memories. It's this war against the Fomors. This village suffered too many tragedies, being on its front lines. Thanks to the war, our children here are all too accustomed to loss. I never had the chance to make things right for them. Do what she must as the oracle of this village. Today, more than ever, I feel my age catching up to me.
Alright, let's go ahead and get out here. See what we got. See a little shop or whatever. Hold on. Okay. So there's no dialogue right here. Kinda have to, like, read it for yourself. I was gonna try the auto thing, but it seemed like it kind of went very quickly. Alright, fitting room. Outfits and cosmetics. Uh-oh. This is about to be nuts. I already know, like, this might be crazy. Get ready. From head to toe. I'm assuming this game has like a store or something. I just got a feeling. I could be wrong, but I don't really know yet. It's got that First Descendant kind of vibe. You know what I'm talking about? It's not just that. All right. Muse. Madam Mercenary. I like that name. Should have just called my character Cassandra. Man, there's a lot of dialogue for like the early stages. They said like the game picks up here, but so far it's been a lot of talking, which I'm fine with, but we have the tutorial for the combat, which is very minimal. So if it went auto, I'm assuming it would just like skip really quickly, which I'm not trying to do that. Give you a chance to pause it as well. I'm kind of reading this in my head as fast as I can. If I try to read it out loud, I'd be here for a long time. All right, fitting room, interacting. Okay. New content unlocked.
Hi, good to see you.
So already chatted. What is fitting room? Oh, it's just this. Okay. So it's like changing your weapon. I don't know why I thought it was about to be crazy, like with outfits and everything. It's like our only one. So you get like a few different ones in this alpha. And what is the difference here? Shining Will headgear. What? I'm not seeing a difference. Maybe I'm just like not looking close enough. Alright, we got the styles. So you can pretty much always go back and change your character's look. Okay. Face markings. Physique. The Fiona exclusive physique. I'm assuming you can always just like go back. Okay, so everything we've done up to this point we can just like undo. Okay, this is what I was thinking would happen. Alright, style shop. Can't really buy anything. Might as well look at these, right? This is one of the options I think in the beginning. Yeah, I feel like they're about to make a lot of money from this. At least with this character. Man, the Scarlet Rose one looks clean too. Evil Maid, Troublemaker. What kind of game am I playing right now? I thought I was going to be playing like a Souls-like game. You can buy different hairstyles. Alright. By the way, this is not sponsored in any way. Probably should say that. Looking at like a store and stuff. I just felt like playing this game. Alright, here we go.
Ah, it's you. Good to see you. The name's Aeon. I'm the captain of the Calbrim Mercenaries. You're the one who saved Teve, our oracle, the other day. Truly, you have my thanks. Had it not been for you, a great sadness would have befallen Colhen, and this village would be left without its greatest source of solace. As quaint and charming as it is, Colhen still lies on the front lines of this war. It's a frontier land, one that shares its borders with Fomors. We Calbrim mercenaries are stationed here as a regular detachment of the Order of Royal Knights. And it is our duty to defend Colhen and its nearby settlements. This village bears enough scars as it is. We must do everything in our power to prevent another incident like yesterday.
Damn it! Every last one of you Royal Knights can go to—
That is enough, Vice Captain.
Captain, you—
Captain Aeon, you made it. I want you to make something very clear to your Vice Captain. He answers to you. And you, Captain, answer to me.
You have my sincerest apologies. The blame for my men's actions lies solely upon me. I will see to it that this does not happen again.
Captain, you— Damn it. I apologize.
I'll be sure to have a word with the Vice Captain.
Let us hope this is the last of these incidents. And now that you're here, Captain, we can finally get to the matter at hand. But I must ask, who is this person?
She's the one who helped us fight against the gnolls yesterday. She'll soon be joining us as a member.
I see.
There has been a clear shift in the gnolls' recent activities. Yesterday is but one example. They made it as far as Colhen's outskirts, and came within mere inches of harming our Oracle. We don't know what they're after. For all we know, Oracles everywhere could be in danger. We need the Crown to come to our aid.
The Crown will give aid if it deems it necessary. The situation is already under review. Or is it your intention to take issue with the workings of the Order?
No, ma'am. I was only hoping to discuss with you how best to respond to the gnolls' hostilities.
First response against Fomor hostilities. Isn't that the job of you mercenaries? Knights Delegate command operations in the war against Fomors from their stations. Mercenaries, under contract, follow orders to keep the peace within their regions. I doubt this is news to you.
Then we shall take action in line with our duties as peacekeepers.
I do advise you don't act too rashly, Captain. Whether to escalate this war is not for you to decide. Though if you were to come across clear proof of their activities, things could be different.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. We mercenaries will see to this task.
I'll be counting on your wise leadership, Captain.
Let's get that slow burn feel to it. All right, here we go.
Looks like we've sorted things out, finally.
I'm sorry. I should have done more to talk him down.
No, it's all right. We needed this, in a way. Us and Marek both. It's better to vent your frustrations sometimes than to bottle it up inside. Though our vice captain ought to learn some moderation.
Does this mean the Royal Knights won't be helping us?
It appears they lack a good enough reason to. A single attack on a Borderlands village isn't reason enough to rally the troops. Incidents like these are all too common in these lands. And that said, however, the gnolls' activities are undoubtedly suspicious. Gwyn knows this, and she's essentially tasked us with an investigation.
As part of peacekeeping, you mean?
That's right. Our priority now is to get eyes on what the gnolls are really up to. We need to gather clear evidence to mobilize the Royal Knights without provoking further conflict.
That sounds like a job for a smaller team.
Indeed. Let's start somewhere close by, since they made it to that old bell tower. The northern ruins. We should find what we're looking for there.
Yes, sir. I'll assemble a team straight away.
Hold on a moment. Why don't we... You there. I hear you're looking to join our corps. After what you showed us yesterday, we'd be happy to have you. But membership does have its prerequisites.
Before you can join us, you'll first have to complete a mission as a senior member's follower. Followers come with us sometimes to help us on our missions. The senior member will mark them on their performance.
I doubt you'll need any such evaluation, but the rules are what they are. And besides, the extra effort will raise your esteem in the eyes of other members. How about it? Will you take on this mission as a follower?
All right. Newbie will be our follower heading out to the ruins. And going with her will be me. I think Marek needs more time to himself. And I owe our newbie a favor anyway.
Okay then. Kiara, recruit. Head to the northern ruins. Investigate the gnolls and look for evidence to help mobilize the Royal Knights. I'll send you further details through Kiara. We're sending you out on short notice, so make sure you're prepared before heading out.
I'll go get things ready for our mission. But first, take this. It's the mark of the Kalbrim Mercenaries. I'll meet you out in front of the headquarters. See you in a bit.
All right, kind of getting things rolling finally. I'm just so excited to fight. Combat is going to be like the determining factor, like how much I'm actually going to play this when it does launch. All right, here we go.
Aren't you, the one from yesterday? That's the mark of the Calbra Mercenaries. So, what brings you here? Ah, I see. You're going to the ruins then, for your first mission. It's good that you're going with Kiara. She's one of the most experienced members we have. Was it that obvious? I made a fool of myself, didn't I? Getting all worked up. I wish you hadn't seen that. Yeah, I know. The captain made the right call. And I know that knight has problems of her own. But still, I just can't get past it. What more evidence could she possibly need? And while she's sitting there waiting, what about the village? It's been 10 years now. Not a single knight came for us then. It's as if people's lives in some backwater village don't even mean anything to them. Yeah, and now we've even got you helping us out. I'm sure we'll make it through.
So it accidentally went forward on that one. Sorry about that.
Take care on your mission, you hear? We'll keep the village safe while you're gone.
All right, we are good to go.
Sorry to make you wait. What were you up to? Yeah, I thought I saw him standing there. Good to see he's doing all right, though. We're all set to head out. Let's just go over things one last time. Our mission is to head to the northern ruins to gather intelligence on the gnolls. It might not be so obvious at first what made the gnolls come down south, but we do need to look into what they're up to. Oh, and Captain Aeon got us something from the magic laboratory. We should take a look once we get there. Also, here, take these. Here's your backpack and your map. Calbra Mercenary supplies. I brought you the best ones in stock. Okay, first things first, let's get our bearings before we head out. Everything should be marked out on your map for you. Remember, for every mission, your map will tell you where you need to go. There's a map on the table inside the headquarters too, if you ever need it. All right then, let's get going. Lead the way, newbie.
All right, first mission. Let's see. You get the map icon. How big is this game? Well, that's where we're going. I feel like overall it's got a lot of potential. I'm excited to see more like maybe like boss fights or just like how you fight enemies, the scaling system, all that stuff. All right, I'm excited for this. Thing is, it's after the prologue, so I feel like the enemies may... Hold on.
This is it. This is the northern ruins. It's a beautiful place. But don't let that fool you. Are the gnolls really looking for war? They call a truce, but then attack us without warning. There has to be more to this. Let's investigate.
All right, you can already break that. What is this? Hold on. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, it's got that Stellar Blade kind of vibe to it.
Hold on. Is that? I think this is what our mage told us about in his notes. Oh, look. He gave us some instructions, too. Step 1. Locate a source of swirling blue lights. This has to be it, right? Step 2. Trigger a reaction with the Brig Catalyst. Trigger a reaction? Is he telling us to hold this stone up against the lights? There's a mountain of notes below. Let's see. Footnote. Flovian, hereby named, is a spirit identified through a special reaction of spirit stones. Controlling for several variables while under high concentrations of mana, patterns of behavior that resemble those of a typical high-order spirit. Whether it is of a species heretofore undiscovered still remains to be... You know what? Let's just hold the stone up against the lights. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Alright, using campsites to rest and regroup. When you fall in battle, you're... Okay, you basically start from the last campsite you were at. So if you skip it, I'm assuming that's it, right? Maybe not, though. We'll see.
Oh, good. We're all in one piece. It did say it should work like a makeshift campsite. It saves us the trouble of having to collect firewood. It's quite nice, actually. You're familiar with campsites, right? They're places where you can rest and prepare for the mission ahead. Now you should be able to make camp wherever these blue lights appear. No preparation required. There's also this other thing he gave us. Let's see. Flovian Flask. Flovian Flask User Manual. For times when you are less than healthy. Would you look at that? Another endless set of footnotes. Judging by the looks of it, I'd say it's some type of potion. Says here there's one for each of us, so here. This one's for you. That should take care of the mage's request. Shall we head deeper inside?
Alright, let's see. Use flask. I like this actually called that. Recover part of your health. Hopefully it's square. Please be square. Let me see if I can actually use this and... Okay, rest, fit... You actually can change your outfit? That's funny. Oh, I got the one, so... Character info, what is storage? It's like your... Yeah, combat items got you. I want to test using like a flask, but I'm scared it won't... Hold on, let me just... Oh, it's just up. How long does it take? Make sure it resets. As if it says 2, we're back in business. It says 1. Okay. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Unless I actually have to mash, like, the actual rest button. Let's try that. I'm assuming that's what it is, right? Okay, it's back to 2. We're good. As far as the map goes, so after we're actually here, okay. I like that. The way it's kind of set up is very, I don't know, straightforward.
The place we're headed to is the Northern Ruins Watchpost. It's been left abandoned ever since the Gnolls declared a truce. But if they're preparing for war, there's a good chance we'll find something there.
It's crazy how, like, we've been playing for a little bit. Really jump. Wasn't even aware this game had a jump button. There you go. Look at that floating. Hold on. Get some airtime. What is this? Oh my goodness. Alright. Probably try out like one mission for the actual game because, I mean, one, if I had more time with it, I would keep going. But I just don't. Wait, can you actually scale this? Almost like you can grab that and go up or something, but looks like you could do that, but I guess not. Anything down there? Hey, the level design seems really cool, too. Just kind of like trying to wrap my brain around what kind of game this actually is, because I thought it was like Souls-like, because like the artwork for the cover and all that had like this, I don't know, it's like a demon or something you're fighting. I'm like, that looks pretty cool. Let me try it out. This is a very massive chest. What in the world? Too bad none of this actually carries over. Whenever I play a game kind of early, like extremely early, like an alpha like this, it's like it's kind of hard to get attached to the actual like stuff you're picking up, trying to get 100% and all that, you know. I can see myself trying this game out though when it does launch, whatever that may be. Can I just hop over this? All right, you can't go there. Where are we at right now? No combat yet. Almost 40 minutes in.
Higgins. I doubt they'll give you much trouble, but be careful.
Alright, this is either going to like make or break it for me. Watch out. One thing I haven't really seen is oh, the combat is smooth. Hold on. So what's the cooldown on the abilities? Oh, I see it. It's going up. Assuming it gradually goes up as you attack, maybe? Hold on. Like landing, actual combat. Hold on. any kind of combat moves. Doesn't seem, it's just like an overall cooldown. Got you. All right, the combat is nice. Okay, I can see the vision. Been saying that a lot lately. I'm playing on normal too, which is like the highest you can go. The dodge into that, there's different combos. Okay. Nice.
The others weren't lying when they said you were good. That was a clean fight.
Hold on. Sorry, my light controller dropped a little bit. Can you, like, break everything? Seems like you can. For the most part. Alright, I like the combat already. I would hill up, but I don't want to, like, waste one of my hills. It seems like it's got that Black Myth Wukong kind of vibe where, you know, you can't, like, leave the area. Like, I'm trying to jump over that. You just can't do it. Which is not really a bad thing. It's definitely different. Because that was one of my favorite games last year anyway, so... It's like you can kind of half explore certain areas. Man, the combat, I gotta go ahead and say it. I didn't think it would be that good. I expected it to kind of be rough a little bit, but... Okay, it's like staggered or stunned. Oh, I just saw like a little spot where you could actually do like a... Oh, watch out. Yeah, it's like you get that, like, stamina stagger gauge or whatever it's called all the way maxed out. We're level, like, 1.5 almost, which is kind of cool, actually. Man, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I like this game's vibe already. It kind of had that, like, Final Fantasy kind of look in the beginning. Then it kind of transcended into a Stellar Blade, Black Desert Online, First Descendant. You know what I'm talking about. The one I gotta, like, look over my shoulder, make sure, like, nobody's watching me play it type feel, you know? Yeah, the combat, I gotta give it to it. Like, the combat is really nice. Feels very responsive. Like, some games are hit or miss. This game, it seems like a hit. Ability point. And some iron. Okay, you can unlock abilities. Okay. Campsite, which I'm good right now. I was gonna be like, where are we supposed to go next? And then I saw this. I'm like, oh, okay. Can I actually break this though? Man, I wish I had more time with this game because it feels like something I could probably sync. Because I heard like the actual full-length alpha is about a 10-hour experience. They said.
We should be getting close now. Hope there won't be any surprises.
Oh, I see some different types of enemies down there. I'm excited. Yeah, the combat is what's kind of selling me right now. Yeah, it's just very responsive. I don't know. Alright, rest area. This is here in case we die, I'm assuming. I'll go ahead and rest as well to reset everything. I'm assuming the enemies, that they respawn. I'm actually going to test it out really quick. Alright, abilities. Ooh, here we go. Shield Bash is nice, but increases damage by 5%, or we get a brand new one, which I feel like having, what's the cooldown? 65 seconds, 135. And this is like a passive thing. Hold on, let's actually read this really quick. It's not bad. Now this says counterattack unlock complete. Okay. You can't preview these. Was hoping. What is shared? Oh, I see that. Exclusive to this character. Then you got a shared tree. Okay. Or shared, I guess, like skill area. 4% on the flask. I'm going to go for the actual, like, abilities. Hold on. Let's get this one. Whatever it does. We'll find out. Now, can I actually... Is it just, like, automatically on the, like the L2 thing? Let's test it out really quick. Not sure if I have to like go to like an extra menu to equip it. Okay, it's automatically there. Shows that because it's a 100-second cooldown versus the other one.
No. Looks like we have to fight.
How you doing? Yeah, this is a very sick experience already. I mean, there's obvious reasons why certain people may play it, but I like it for the combat already. It just feels very refreshing. Very responsive, feels like all my moves are connecting. If I dodge or parry, it's like very exact, you know? I think right now what I'm going to try to do is get through this area. Just kind of keep playing as much as I can until I guess I get tired. We'll see. I just want to try this game out, because I'm sure when it fully drops, I'll definitely be back. Fighting multiple enemies seems like it may be problematic. Okay, a little knockback. That little combo I'm doing is like square 3 times and then triangle. Oh, watch out. Like I said, it's very responsive. I'm going to test something out really quick. Oh, easy. Alright, so now that they're dead, I'm going to run back and rest. We leveled up. Okay, it's a base increase. Attack +2, defense, and health is 18. I'm going to run back and rest to see if the enemies actually respawn. I just want to, like, test it out. Because if they do, I'll consider it, like, a semi-Souls-like experience. Which not every game is going to be like that, right? I'm just wanting to try everything out since I know, like, once I stop recording, that's it for this game for me until it drops, essentially. And they do respawn.
Looks like we have to fight.
So this shield bash thing completely knocks him down. Oh, if you hold down, hold on. If you hold down this, it does the emote thing. Got you. I'm not trying to do all that right now, but the shield bash is very strong considering it's like our first ability. You could honestly farm this for a bit too, which I'm not going to, but I'll fight him again just to get like some practice. And this game is just like, I don't know, came out of nowhere for me. I gotta read who actually makes this. I'm sure when I'm doing my intro I'll have more intel, but I kinda, here's how I usually record games, right? Sometimes if I like know what I'm getting into, I'll research it a little bit. Or if I've like kind of heard about it, I maybe like watch like a trailer, some screenshots I've seen, or, you know, stuff on social media, clips or whatever. With this game, I kind of just got an email. I had to sign like some NDA for it, which is pretty standard. There's one up there too. And it just kind of fell into my lap a little bit. I was going to record something else, it fell through, and then I saw this and was like, when can I actually post this? And it was the, pretty much the last day I can actually play it. Alright, combat seems very fair. Like, it's not overly difficult. I would almost say it's a lot easier than most games like this, at least right now. I always say that, then something crazy happens.
Of them. This can't be right. Did they bring their whole army here? There's a big wall deeper inside. We should take a look.
This game's legit. I like it. I want to heal up, but I'm like, what is this? Examine. Old equipment. Marking the shape of a sword. Okay, it's going really fast in the auto. Auto is very quick, so I'm just going to go back to manual. Let me try one more time. Shape of a sword encircled by a gust of air. Now we got a chest. Let's go, baby. So, I'm playing on PC using a 5090, using a PS5 controller. And so far, no issues. Playing in 4K. Not sure like the frame rate I have. I think I got like pretty much everything that's usually on in my videos on. And it's running fine, so. Alright, use this. So I'm actually kind of surprised. Hold on, what's that actually say? It's like she's kind of with us, but she's not like there, you know? Yeah, I like it. Very unique style. Okay, this feels like a boss area. I kind of hope it is.
What's that?
The others! Be careful!
Okay. I'm so happy this is challenging. Should probably try, like, actually blocking a little bit. Okay, so you gotta have to, like, almost poke damage and dip away. That's my last hill. I'm about to die a lot here. I can already feel it. I got way too aggressive. How much damage is it gonna do? Nice. I'll go ahead and say it right now. That went from, you know, thinking it's going to be really easy to just, I don't know, surprisingly difficult. One thing that kind of saved me a lot there was the, I guess, perfect parry I kept doing. Because you can kind of counter the damage. Kind of like throw it back on them a little bit.
The Gnolls did this. But why? They've left us alone so far. Why the sudden change of heart? What's bringing them into human lands? And through this path, too, of all places. Have you heard the story before? About the Fomor attack on Colhen? This is the path they used to attack 10 years ago. They built this watchpost here after Colhen burned down. And the surrounding land became a battleground between us and the Fomors. The lines got pushed back and forth for a few years after that. And eventually, the watchpost turned into a no-man's land. I wasn't here for it myself, of course. But when you live in Colhen, it's a tale you get to hear pretty often. It was an unspoken symbol of peace between us for a little while. But now that it's been destroyed... we have to go back and alert the others. If anyone ends up spilling blood over this, it has to be us.
Alright, so far so good. That was a very challenging fight. I'm hoping there's an actual rest area ahead of us, but let me just see. That's blocked off. Okay. Wait, can I actually climb this? There's like moments where I feel like I can climb certain things, other times you can't, so... Oh, here we go. Rather convenient, it's right here. Go ahead and rest for sure. Yeah, I kind of got aggressive there, so the one thing I've noticed is it seems like dodging... It's like the opposite of Expedition 33, right? So in that game, I feel like dodging is easier than parrying. In this game, it seems like parrying is easier than dodging. Because I was getting hit with a lot of stuff, like, when that was going on. So, let's just go ahead and get the other things as well. What about shield charge? Man, the cooldown, pretty high on these. And then... that one... Right, we should have 4 abilities now. Sure do. Alright, it says no man's land. Head back to submit your report. Okay. Assuming just go. Wait, what is the other thing I just saw? Let's go back there. We actually head back to the hold area. Yeah, over here. So can I actually just pick the thing? Mercenary headquarters, I guess. Alright, we're back here. Before we head in there, I wonder... Hold on.
Miss Kiara, you're back.
Oh, we got some dialogue. Hold on.
Ali, what you doing out here?
I was just waiting for you, and Madam Mercenary.
For us? Did something happen again?
Not really. It's just... I heard the two of you went out to the northern ruins by yourself. You're both skilled mercenaries, so it's not really my place to say this, but...
Oh, Ali, you were worried about us?
I should have done more to help. I should have been there to lend you my strength. I'm sorry. Dame Gwen isn't wrong. It is the Royal Knight's duty to protect the kingdom as a whole. But I doubt that means we're free to forsake a few lives out on the frontier.
Oh, it's fine. It's not even your fault. Don't worry about it.
Miss Kiara.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Don't mention it, ma'am. I've stolen too much of your time. Captain Aeon's waiting for you inside. Please, head on in.
Alright, talk to Ellis. Completed.
Therefore, we believe that the Gnolls are showing unmistakable signs of hostility.
The Gnolls breached the wall and were attempting to set up camp.
Will this be enough to convince the Royal Knights?
Who knows? The war on the main front only grows fiercer by the day. The answer is most likely no. Even if we do send word, the Order will only ask for more information. They'll want irrefutable evidence that the Gnolls seek to escalate the war.
But that means we need to go out beyond the watchpost. Out into Gnoll territory. Even if we do manage to sneak in, we'll need time to get the lay of the land.
No, actually. We might not. We used to get a visitor out here who would make regular trips beyond the watchpost. A hunter by the name of Hackham.
Hackham? Didn't he pass away a long time ago?
He did, but he had an apprentice. The owner of Colhen's Traveler Shop.
You mean Kirsty?
She'd be more than willing to help us.
She didn't seem overly thrilled about her lockdown. Are you sure?
I'm sure she'll come around. Colhen is her home too, after all.
Colhen may be her home, but she is still a civilian. But things being the way they are... Let's ask her how she feels. If she refuses, we'll find another way.
Yes, sir.
And you, recruit, you should go with Marek. Gather reports you've completed your mission with flying colors. Now, as an official member, I'd like you to assist Marek in bringing Kirsty around.
You made it, newbie. Not that there was any chance you'd fail.
We'll be on our way to Kirsty's then. Let's go. We'll find Kirsty at the Traveler Shop.
Alright, so... let's keep it going, I guess. I'm not gonna play for too much longer. I wanted to see more of the game, but I hate that I have like a very limited amount of time with it, so... The combat felt nice, though. I ain't gonna lie. I want to do more of that.
She's gone. She must have stepped away for a bit. We had to restrict access to the northern ruins. Kirsty isn't too happy about that. She makes a living off hunting for furs from the place, you see. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do but wait. I'll stay here. So why don't you head over to the magic laboratory and pay Bryn a visit? He'll be happy to hear how his prototype turned out. Not that he's the type to show it.
Might as well see what else the game has to offer really quick. Like how the door automatically opens when you get close to it. That's funny.
Yes, what is it? That's... the Flovian prototype. Are you here to return it? Leave it on the desk, please. Is there something else you need? Oh, the review. Please submit it in writing. I'm busy. Then keep it. The prototype's more or less complete. Its yields still aren't up to par for mass production, but... hang on. Are you the one who rescued Teeve? Oh, I see. Do you enjoy tea? I'm not too fond of it myself, but most people seem to enjoy the tea that I brew. I only ever seem to get better at making tea, being holed up in my lab, so you shouldn't be too disappointed. Please come visit again sometime. If you enjoy tea, that is.
What? Did you come to spy on me in case I decide to sneak off into the ruins?
I told you, that's not why I'm here.
You didn't even pretend to listen to me when I asked for a permit. And now you're here begging for my help. I've got nothing more to say to you. Get lost.
Fomors might be on their way to attack Colhen.
What did you say?
You heard how the Fomor army went after Teeve, right? Those Fomors, they were gnolls, Kirsty, from the northern ruins.
Gnolls? But why?
We don't know all the details. That's why we need your help. If there's war coming, us mercenaries can't hold out on our own. We need proof to rally the Royal Knights. We need something better. Something more convincing than what's out there at the watchpost. You know the northern ruins better than anyone. We need your help. Help us, Kirsty. We can't let Colhen relive the tragedies of its past.
So, who'll be coming with me?
She will. She's new, but I can vouch for her skill.
Fine. Follow me inside.
Oh, thank you.
Not you, Marek. I still don't want anything to do with your mercenary corps. I've got deadlines to meet. You don't mind if we leave right away, do you?
Of course not. I'll get everything sorted out for you right away.
Alright, we're actually going back in there. Alright.
Shall we gather up some gear? Just a few more things, and we should be good. The rest of my gear's already packed. I was planning to sneak out on my own, you see. So, you must be wondering why I changed my mind. Your most important skill as a hunter is knowing how to read your prey. Did it notice you? Is it hostile? Or is it trying to flee? Things of that nature. And Marek, say what you will, didn't look like he was lying. And as for you, well, you had a nice scent about you. It's hard to explain. Anyway, could you grab a few things for me over there?
Alright, brand new gear, it looks like. Get ready. Really? No interaction. Go ahead and read this. Blueprint. Okay. Maybe the blacksmith will
We're
know.
all set. Now, we just need to pick up a few things from the blacksmith. Cross the bridge, just behind my shop, and you should see him straight ahead.
Look how the characters always like fade away. It's like, alright, see you later. Hey, the door's opening is kind of clean, I'm not gonna lie. How do I get over there? Oh, through here. Maybe I'll play for a little bit longer. Man, I wish I had more time.
I'm done with your repairs. You took real good care of those repel guns. There wasn't much to do despite their age. Do you use both of them by yourself?
The other one used to belong to someone else. I don't even need to test them out to tell they're in good shape. Thank you. All right then, let's get going. Let's start at the watch post.
Alright, depart for the northern ruins again. Alright. Can I just, like, go to the map and do it that way? Or do I have to actually, like, go interact with whatever this is? Hoping to have a little bit more combat, but it's also the beginning of the game, kind of. Past the prologue, at least. Alright, open map. So we're just basically going back over there. And it's almost... Okay, it's exactly what we just had that boss fight. So it keeps expanding. We'll be going back and forth a lot, I'm assuming. I'll play for a little bit longer then. The fact that we're going back here is kind of cool. Alright, now it should be opened up. But the other abilities too.
They really did breach the wall. Something must have happened here after all. The path ahead is through those vines. There's a way down at the end of this tunnel. Let's make our way over there.
And in combat, it's very responsive. I like it a lot.
Here, take this. It's a rappel gun. You'll need it to climb down. It's a good piece of kit. It should work just as well on any other rope or chain. I always meant to give it to someone. Better that than have it sit around collecting dust. I get the feeling you'll make good use of it. And if my master taught me anything, it was to pay heed to these instincts of mine. Hook it up to the chain and pull the trigger, and your rappel gun will do the rest.
Alright, here we go. This game is very unique. I like the vibe of it a lot too.
You'll need it again to get back up, so try not to lose it.
Going to activate this. Assuming as long as we activate it, we're good, right? Always get paranoid about that. I'm gonna rest just in case. One of the few times where I've been given like early access to some kind of alpha or demo, and it's like I'm like almost irritated I can't like keep my progress or anything, you know? But it is what it is. When the full game does drop, I may check it out. Gotta see what this video does and stuff. I don't quite know. Hold on.
So we might run into some gnolls. There shouldn't be too many, but be careful.
I'm ready to fight. How you doing? Use all my abilities right there. Might as well get them on that cooldown, you know? But yeah, the gameplay is very just well done. It's the most surprising aspect right now, at least for me, because I wasn't expecting a lot. But the fact that it's this responsive is this like just, I wouldn't say forgiving, it's also challenging a little bit. Easy. At the archers, hold on. Hey, the control scheme, everything about it so far just feels very well optimized, well thought out. Ooh.
What is that?
How you doing? Boss or what? I'm excited. Okay, I see what's going on here. Hold on. This is about to do a lot. It may kill, but I doubt it. Nope, it did kill. Oh, we got an ability point. Nice. Oh, wait, we actually have to manually do this. Okay.
You're not hurt, are you? There weren't this many gnolls the last time I was here. Good thing I didn't come here alone. Does this really mean war?
I kind of wish the hills were just a little bit faster. You get health over time, but it's a little tricky. How you doing? Missed. Yeah, I think overall the gameplay is like the highlight for me. The graphics are fine, the character models are fine, the... Hold on, let me get a little takedown going here. How you doing? Hey, we leveled up. It's like an arena. Oh no. Boss number 2 or what? We're leveled up though. Let me go ahead and get whatever's in here. Yeah, it's weird seeing a game like this have, I guess you could call it like a battle pass or whatever. What's it actually called in this game? Supplies. Claim all. There's like different outfits and stuff. Oh wait, what is this one? So can you actually... Wait, I actually just got currency. I just realized it. I got it from this. Okay, so that's how you actually unlock things from the shop. Okay. I was wondering like how you even get that. So can I go there now? Fitting room? No, you can't. Maybe I'll use it for the end of the video. We'll see. I hope this is like a boss fight coming up, and then... Is this area... Maybe we're like going to the top? Alright, can I hop in the water? No, you can't. Get a couple extra hits and then do that. I'd rather fight the one that's charging me first anyways, so... Can you jump attack? I guess you kind of can, but it's not really optimal.
These barricades, they weren't here before. If they've gone this far. It's only going to get more dangerous from here. That won't stop you, though, will it? Yeah, it won't stop me either. If war does break out, I won't get to just stand by and watch. Besides, I've got a score to settle. I've lost enough commission to buy me a house in Rochester, thanks to that lockdown. I have to see for myself what's going on.
My guess is a rest area right before another boss fight. But I could be wrong. We'll see. It's like a loading screen kind of when you go through those types of things. All right, go ahead and activate this. Yeah, I think overall this game has been a lot better than I thought it would be. Fitting room, hold on. So how much is this stuff? Okay, I really can't even buy anything. I have 21.45. Like, we're on the cusp right now. All right, well. It's not happening in this video, probably. It's all good. Alright, whatever's next, I'll see that, and then I'll probably, like, take a little break.
They found us. Here they come. Watch yourself.
I did it way too soon. Man, these skills do a lot of damage.
The only way out is through. There's more ruins up ahead. Let's head there for now.
It's like the game has... Oh, wait, what do we got here? The game has a lot to it I haven't seen yet, either. Another ability point. I forgot to use the one I just got back earlier. I mean, it's all good, though. Like I said, it's hard to get attached when things aren't really going to carry over. This area is blocked. I just saw that. I'm assuming it's because of these enemies. Hold on. Very unique game. Like, it feels like I've played a game like this, but it has its own charm, so. Alright, rising hostilities. What in the souls is going on here? That's kind of scary. Alright.
Was that from the ruins? There's a nook in that wall.
Hold on, let me check something really quick. That's like an item pouch. Add to quick slot. Suppose I've been picking this stuff up. It's like, I don't want to waste it, though. I'll use the red ones first, just in case. How you doing? I feel like once you knock down a basic enemy, they are down for the count. You know what I mean? I like this. Another element to the game I was not expecting. Oh, God. No. That thing was hating. I'm scared to do any kind of like attack here because my worry is like I would overextend based off like the animation, you know? There'll be more up here. Get ready. Yep, they're already waiting for me. No, God! That was so close. How are you not getting hit? Reminds me of MXC. If anybody's ever actually seen that show, it was on TV a lot when I was a kid, but...
Didn't think the nose would take advantage of that.
Like how she just kicks him. Okay, I'm going after you first, buddy. Okay. No! Come on, hill up. Very gradual hill. Oh, no. I'm a little bit nervous about this because the healing is very slow. Yeah, okay, here's what happens, right? When you do strong attacks or like square attacks are very quick, very fast frames and all that. First time dying. It's all good. Let me go ahead and use something really quick. It just dawned on me I haven't really used these much. Okay, we can get like the next level of these. Seems like it just kind of increases damage. So I may go like for the shared stuff because this is where, you know, passive abilities, or passive traits, I mean, will help overall. All right, stagger damage. Very strong. Fatal action damage. Stagger damage increased by 15% on a successful precision action. Okay. Dodge duration, I'm good there. Make this actually heal. Ooh, hold on. One extra flash charge. Sign me up. Rest again. I just realized you could probably just like skip all these enemies when you're running up the hill. Just like dodging the actual thing and then right when it passes, just dip. You know? But we're all the way back here now. Which, they're not ambushing me, so maybe certain enemies just don't respawn for some reason. My goal is to get to like the next little rest area, then we will take a little break.
Was that from the ruins? There's a nook in that wall.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is like wait for it to get a little closer. Well, the enemies aren't even there anymore, so maybe Yeah, they're cleared out completely. Alright. This is the only one I'm kind of scared of, honestly. Oh, God. I think we actually have enough to get the one and only outfit we can probably get for this. Who's even dropping those?
Didn't think the Gnolls would take advantage of that.
Let me go ahead and heal up. Wrong one, but it's all good, hopefully. Can I stack these? Oh, you can. Interesting. Alright, we're back in here now. Alright, got you out of the way. 1v1 time. Let's go. ISO, ISO. Not too bad. It's weird having emotes on that. I may actually, well, I still like to like change it now, but when the full game drops, I'll probably change the actual.
These ruins should be connected to the caverns too. It's just a guess, but we don't have much choice, so let's get moving.
I was gonna say keybind, but I guess button bind? I don't know. Button mapping, I guess. Looks like they have a store, but you're getting, I mean, it's an alpha, right? So they can't expect you to spend money. So the way they've kind of done it is like you just earn it while you're playing. And whatever you spend is gonna go away anyways, so it is all good. Yeah, I'm a fan of this game already. It's just very nice. So I like how the green potions we have are being pulled from inventory automatically. We got 1,000 from that. Nice. Where are we going? Okay. Haven't seen a rest area in a minute. Kind of making me a little nervous.
I think I heard something. What are they up to? Damn it! They followed us! Come on, this way. Damn it. We have to find another way out.
That was a clean cutscene, too.
The fireflies, we should find a way out. Hopefully. But there could be danger ahead. Rest up before you go.
What's like the next little section look like? Right there. Yeah, let me just... Here's what I'll do. I'm just gonna go there. Hopefully it's a boss or something. We'll just try it out. I might as well, right? If it's not a boss, we'll see, but... abilities. We got 2 more of these. I may just, like, stay in this column for a little bit. I just feel like this is very strong. Okay, you need, like, some kind of other thing there. Got you. Get that. Alright, fitting room. We got plenty now. Might as well change it, right? I wanted to try the outfit that was like... Yeah, this one right here. Scarlet Rose set. I could almost get 2. I just realized that. I may only wear 1 anyways. I might as well do it for the video, right? For the video's sake. I feel very strange right now. Let me get this one. And parents, okay. So, can I just like an overall thing? Equip the set. There we go. Alright. We're chilling. Now, if it's like this in the full game, that would be amazing. But something's telling me, like, between the milestone stuff that keeps popping up, which I just got another one. Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, something else. It's like missions you can do. Daily missions, yeah, challenge missions, log in, 3 different days, speak to different people. Okay. All right. After this, if we can even pass it, that'll be the end probably.
Looks like I was right. Just a bit more, and we should be safe. Come on, let's head back to... No! Looks like it's out for blood. It won't let us through so easily.
Alright, attacks highlight yellow, cannot be blocked. Alright, dodge. Okay, I'm getting maxed out right now. I gotta be careful. Oh, I should have just... Okay, let me back up. Probably gonna die a few times here. I feel like it's not safe to do the other one. Alright, massive damage inbound. Oh god. Alright, not too bad. First try. Oh wait, I gotta actually do this.
Shadowfang. It's quite a famous one among us hunters. Whenever someone wanders too deep into Knoll territory, it shows up as if to say, this land belongs to us. It used to be that if you turned around, you could get out safe. But what's it doing down here, in these ruins? Killing and being killed, that I can understand. I make my living off the death of other creatures after all. But hunting and war are nothing alike. And these gnolls are clearly preparing for war. If we're looking to save the village, I need to gather my thoughts.
Alright, good stopping point. I could go back in here. Let's see. I'm assuming... Okay, report the activities. I'll do this and I'll take a little break.
Not only that, but they're also setting up camp out in those ruins. Colhen needs reinforcements.
Yes. That should be sufficient.
Does that mean...
I will call for an assault on the Knolls. I've already sent word to my commanders, and I've been entrusted with making the call. Approval should only be a formality. It won't take long. We turned a blind eye to the Knolls because they had declared themselves to no longer be Fomor. This was only a few months ago. I'm sure you remember too, Captain. We, Royal Knights, had received word from the leader of the Knolls. Their chieftain, Crimsongale, had come to terms with the Fomor commander Shakar to strike out on their own. And he'd claimed he no longer wished to be at odds with us. So the Crown decided to grant them the privilege of coexistence. Given the circumstances, we needed irrefutable evidence to overturn that decision. And it seems you, Mercenary, have brought back the evidence to do just that. Fomors are nothing but Fomors in the end. They return our kindness with betrayal. I'm hardly surprised.
What about our reinforcements?
Commander's aware of the situation. Reinforcements should depart as soon as word arrives. I expect they will be joining us on the battlefield. What's the matter? Isn't this what you wanted, Vice Captain?
Then what about the village?
We will be launching an assault on the Knolls. Defending Colhen is not part of the plan. From the beginning, my mission has always been to keep an eye on the Knolls. It's up to you mercenaries to defend your villages. Any objections?
No, ma'am. But one thing's for sure. Your blasted order of knights doesn't give a damn about people's lives. You don't care who lives or who dies. You're no better than those bloodthirsty Knolls.
Marek.
Will that be all then? Captain, I leave it to you to assemble the mercenaries.
Yes, ma'am. That said, hasty decisions make fertile ground for mistakes, Dame Gwyn. They will surely retaliate, and your choices today may lead to dire consequences. Why did the Knolls break their side of the agreement? We've yet to find an answer to this question. Will I be able to count on your wise leadership, Dame Gwyn?
The Order will make the decisions.
An assault on the Knolls? If the Knolls really are going behind our backs, the Fomor army will be sure to retaliate. And when they do, the target of their retaliation will no doubt be Colhen.
Yes, I know. But there isn't much we can do about it now. The Knight Delegate's decisions are not entirely her own. The best we can do now is to see this mission through as quickly as we can. And in doing so, we'll be protecting the village. Vice Captain Marek, what we need now is the Vice Captain of the Kalbrim Mercenaries, not the Marek of Colhen.
Understood, sir.
Let's sum it up. We Kalbrim Mercenaries will see this mission through as quickly as we can. This is all for Colhen's protection. No blood other than our own must spill from this village. We will leave behind only minimal defenses. Our orders will arrive in half a day. Make sure you're prepared to leave when they do.
Half a day? But that's barely enough time for a messenger to make the trip.
Seeing how she called it a formality, I'd wager the matter has already been settled within the Order. They must have seen the Knolls as a potential threat and been aching to get rid of them. All anyone had to do was give them an excuse. I doubt they had any faith in the agreement from the start.
Damn it.
And perhaps there was no stopping it. Once the Knolls decided they wanted war. You should get what rest you can. We'll be needing your strength in the coming fight. Good work out there.
Alright, so first off, thank you all for watching this. This was a very random video. It literally was me trying to play another game tonight, turning into me reading when the embargo for this is, and then also seeing I got 1 day exactly before my character and account gets wiped out. So I'm like, alright, let me just try this out. because like my back was up against the wall a little bit on this, so I was like, let me try it before I can't actually access it anymore. And that's kind of one of those like FOMO type things, I guess. But I don't usually fall for that, but I'm happy the game was actually good. I like that the cosmetics, you can earn everything in-game. Will the actual final version of the game be like that? I have no idea. This is an alpha test before the actual alpha's even live for other people, so it's like the earliest of early access. And I'm posting this probably right when I'm able to. So, thank you all for watching this. Love and support, likes, views, always mean a lot to me, especially on these types of videos. So after about 30 minutes, I'm like, all right, it's all dialogue. We missed the prologue, obviously, because like the demo kind of started like here. And then I was thinking like, how could, like I won't play too much because I want to like show off combat. Then we got into the combat. I really enjoyed it with like the one boss. And I wanted to see a little bit more. So I'm happy with like the second boss. Got both of them on the first try, which is kind of surprising. The part that kind of maxed me out was that like the things rolling down the hill or whatever. That was pretty intense. But overall, I enjoyed it. Very fresh. The combat is like the most surprising thing. You look at the game and it's got that Black Desert First Descendant, which I've never actually played. I played Black Desert once for like a promo. First Descendant, I've never actually played it, but I've seen like what it looks like. And then Stellar Blade, you know, games like that. The combat has a very, it's like it's Souls-like, but not really. I would compare it more to like a Stellar Blade, where it's very forgiving, and it seems like it's long. I would even say this is easier than Stellar Blade. And some of the fights on that game were actually kind of tough. Granted, you also had like a gun in that game, which is like your drone or whatever it was. I believe that's how it worked. I can't remember. But yeah, overall, I loved it. Thank you all for watching this, and I'll catch you next time, fam. Much love, and take it easy. Peace.